Hey everyone, welcome back to Bat May Farm and another episode of From Wheat to Sweet. A lot has happened since the last time you saw us. Let me do a quick pan to show you guys what we're talking about. We have a lot to catch you up on. Insert awesome music, drum roll. Look at all them gears. I think last episode we'll only have a few pieces of gear, but let's go through some of these one by one so we can catch you up. Um well, I think last time we ended episode 8 with this telehandler, which was the latest and greatest. Then since we have acquired a handful of gear. So this is the original, one of the original. Which one is the original? This one?
Yeah,
The
McCormick.
McCormick was the one and only tractor we have had. We still kept it, but then didn't we have a yellow tractor since as well as the second one? Or no?
The yellow tractor was first, and then we got this second.
Okay, then but it's just way too hard to operate with one tractor. So we have gotten two more. This one, the New Holland, is mine. Is my favorite one. I love the color, the nice blue, and so I claimed it, and we've used it quite a bit already for some of our farming operations. And then we also have a case here as a additional tractor for us to leverage AI worker to help us with some of the farm work. So those are the new tractors that we have acquired since. But there is more since we're planning on our bakery adventure. We are gearing up for a lot of wheat harvesting. So we have since also gotten, I don't know, a semi truck for massive harvest. And also a new harvester. Wait, is this a harvester? Wait, that's the harvester, right?
That's the New Holland wheat and barley arable field harvester.
Yeah, this thing is massive and we have not used it yet. So I think you guys will see this in action in our next episode of some farm work. But I don't think we're done catching you guys up on everything yet.
This other machine over here is the sugar beet harvester.
Yeah, I got that confused with the wheat harvester. So because of bakery, we need sugar. So we plan on making or growing sugar beets, and that's the harvester for that. I almost forgotten. So you need all gear for farming, I guess. But that's why it took us a little bit, and I think frankly maybe about 4 years in
And if you come
game
over
to get to
here,
this point.
and then you come over here to our auxiliary equipment. Right, you got your fertilizer, you got your fancy mower, you got your fancy windrower. We got a wrapper here, and the wrapper's not complete without the baler. So we got a fancy baler over here.
Yeah,
And
we have been
an
busy.
additional mower. And then we've got
The
two
bell trailer.
of the automatic lift bell trailers. And then if you want to run them through the factories, you can do that real quick.
Oh, I need to get on my tractor for that?
I think so.
Okay.
There's one here. Speaking of, it's probably out of produce. It has no produce currently.
So we have gotten a new grain mill for all of our grains, right, to process. But yeah, I don't think we have any. We haven't harvested anything yet. So I think it's just sitting there for now.
And then we also got a sawmill because beforehand we had that baby little sawmill, which I think there's still the remnants of the foundation sitting over here. Yeah, if you recall, the old sawmill used to be right here.
Yeah, you also might have noticed things are a bit less crowded here because we have done some major wood cutting. We clear out so much trees around here to clear the field up for more efficient farming. But that's the
Oh,
remnants of the old sawmill.
and then we have our workshop here. I don't think we had this before.
These are some
What-
additional farm equipment that have been kind of laying all over the place.
Okay.
Um, more balers, some feeders, some rollers, some forklifts, some more pieces of equipment. I don't even know what this is. What is this?
That's you look at a sprayer.
Oh, that's a new one?
That's the weed sprayer in the event we get
Oh, wait,
weeds.
you put it on a trailer.
Yeah, and the weeder here got knocked over. Oh, it's fine.
But yeah, we also have a new, what is this?
It's our workshop.
Workshop, so we can locally at home or at our own farm do repair of our equipment. We have
We got
also added the fuel station here as well, so we don't have to run all over town to get it. Plus, what's more important than a power washer, so to keep the equipment clean.
and yeah, the sawmill has been chewing through product like crazy.
Yeah. Why?
Mhm.
Also, we have this bale storage as well, and I'm just walking on foot here since we all have all the equipment so neatly parked.
There's some straw in there currently, I think. Yeah, there's straw bales in there currently.
Yeah. So what we have been doing to make more money to fund our operation is we have been farming grass, hay, and silage. I guess you could say those turn out to be pretty profitable. So,
We can run up to the sawmill real quick,
yeah, we'll
and
run up
then
and we actually did a little bit of mowing here right before we started this as well. So, but and that's a few pieces of the extra trees that we have cut off from various places of our farm to clear things up. So they
and this
will
is
soon go into the sawmill as well.
this has been our biggest money maker. Running this over the past couple of years in game. It's been able to chew through all the trees on the property that we've purchased. We've yet to go fetch any other trees. So everything we've cut so far has been our own property. Um, and then we just did everything to auto selling because you lose some money doing that, but we saved a whole lot of time by not having to run our products everywhere.
Yeah.
Um,
So this is the biggest sawmill available that we could purchase. And look at, I did not even know the kind of products that it could produce. So not only it could just produce planks, it does long planks and prefab wall and wood beams. And I think it also got side products of the wood chips as well. So they're all sellable and they have been pretty good in making money for us. So I would highly recommend if you are looking for a way to capitalize your extra trees and make some, good money on the side.
yeah, the sawmill and silage have been super profitable. Would highly recommend it if you have space in your property to do it.
Yeah, I
Um,
think also let's talk a little bit about the land we have acquired. I'm go into map and I will go into construction mode here in just a moment. But last time,
well, you forgot about the bakery.
wait, did I?
Yeah,
Well, where is the bakery now?
we have to teleport to
We
it.
purchased it. But hey, since I'm here, let's talk about the fuel really quickly. It's not going to take that long. But last time in episode 8, we have only been working with field 23 and 25 here, if you remember. But since then, we have purchased 3 more pieces of land, including 19 on the left here, 20 right next to it, and 24. I would like to say 24 may be one of the biggest field here on this map. So
Yeah, so
our
if you
plan is to put weeds there to really get our bakery operation going.
so you can switch your tab on the top left there over to farmland, and it will show you our farm in orange because that's the color of our farm currently.
Yep, like that. But where is that bakery? So we have purchased a bakery that's on this map.
It's a
Um,
small bakery. Um,
you have
so it's
teleported there right here.
just south of us. Yep. And we got some bread sitting out in the sunlight. It's gone. It's gone through a lot of
See, they
weather.
said cake, sandwiches, cupcake, and pastry. No, that's not it. Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
that's like a side
that's it.
restaurant, isn't it? Apple
Well,
pie. So these
sorry.
are the bread that have been sitting there for a while. I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, because we flipped this to selling automatically as well. Again, just too lazy to run it anywhere. But we waited a little bit and ended up with 8 pallets of bread sitting here, so we'll have to do something with this at some point.
Yeah, so we have gotten to a point where we can make bread, but in order to become or fund this real bakery, we need to be able to make cakes, which means we need more ingredients. Like we just talked about, we'll need sugar, we'll need, I think, strawberries, milk, which we need to get some cows going as well. Our chicken have been around for a little while and producing eggs, but we will need more scale because we're gonna need more eggs.
Yeah. So we'll be buying more land as well, I think, in the next episode, and potentially also putting down a silo for grains for the animals.
It's making me hungry. What else can the bakery make? Let me
The
see.
bakery can do. The bakery also does cakes, so it does bread and cakes.
So, looking at the factory view, looking at the bakery, so bread, which we are currently making and selling. Then we have the cakes, which we don't have a whole lot of the other ingredient because look like we need butter.
Yeah,
We
which
have
comes from a
egg.
dairy.
We have flour. We don't have milk. We don't have strawberry, and we don't have sugar. So it's gonna be a little while till we get all these other ingredients farmed and feed into this bakery in order to make cake. So we have a bit of a way to go still. But hey, we're making pretty good progress. I'm gonna head back to the farm here. I don't think we have checked on our chickens, but nothing have changed with our chicken coop. I just know that we're gonna need to expand them soon.
Yeah, we could
Hey, we
check
have a
on
few
them.
pallets of eggs here.
Check on them. Check out their status of food. Looks like this one's got 2,200 liters of food. This guy's got 2,200 liters of food, and then we have a trailer sitting over here with 9,900 liters of barley still in it. So if they need food, we have food for them. But these guys, hey, there's the stump I
Is
I
this
was
the
looking for
biggest
earlier.
chicken coop we could get?
No, these are the tiny ones. The one we need costs 100 grand each, and they have 360 chickens. This one's only 4 grand, only carries 30.
Yeah, we're gonna need some expansion yet
So,
again.
so the plan will be to buy 22
Hold on, let
and
me go back to this view. So
20.
22 is a field right below us here.
Yeah, so our farm's just over there. 22 has water on it, so we will have our greenhouse is here to fuel it with water, which means we'll need a water tanker. The lake is just here. There'll be more wood here for our sawmill to process, which is always good. Um, and then we'll put the
Where's the water?
right over here where I'm at.
I lost
See
track.
you over there.
I know. They dumped me in the middle of the field and I got
Yeah.
confused.
But so our greenhouses would go here.
Because greenhouse is needed for our strawberries.
Yeah, so I'm thinking 5 or 6 greenhouses here. And then we'll put our chicken coops down here. Potentially also see if we can squeeze a barn in. I don't know. The barns are pretty big. The chicken coops are tiny compared to barn, but the barn's pretty big. But since the water's so convenient here, the greenhouses definitely have to go here.
Yeah, because we need to somehow feed the water.
Yep. So that'll be the immediate
Can I go
plan. And I
swimming?
also think a silo would go down here for our
Hey, did you
grains.
know we can swim?
Yeah.
I realized I can swim. Ooh, okay.
I don't know if you guys saw the short or not, but during our hard-working 4 years to get where we're at, we also had a tornado come around, so we filmed that. We had, I don't know if we made a short out of it, but we had an incident where a bell went flying across the map. That it pulled some Harry Potter stuff. And so we do have, if we go to construction mode, we do have a bell in the river. He's still
Let's see if
there.
I can get to it.
That is, we're unable to recover. So that bale of silage,
Well, it went into the Riverbend.
yeah,
Somewhere in here. I felt like it was close to. Right here, I found it. Look. This
yeah,
is said bale that have been there for years.
yeah, there's no recovery
It's
of that
not
guy.
even the tornado that took it there.
No, that was just a glitch.
It was a bale glitch. And it flew from somewhere over here by this farm all the way down
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it went on a journey. So that's pretty much the current farm update, I think. Um,
Yeah.
probably, probably good to leave this one here. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, but we need to get to harvesting, which we'll be doing in episode 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to where we started because I like looking at all my equipment. Ah, glitching. Sorry. See, you can't really work without a fleet of equipment when you're farming. And I'm glad it took us a while to get up all the funding to purchase these equipment. So I'm pretty proud of our progress so far. But yeah, that's it for today's episode from Bad May Farm. Again, if you really enjoy hanging out with us as we build our cozy bakery empire, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps keeps the tractor running and the flour flowing. Thanks for watching. We'll be seeing you next time for more farming in episode 10. Yes. See you
Take
next
care, guys.
time. Bye.